What's going on, everyone? It's Greg back with some more MIR4, and today got a video that's been kind of requested, which is talking about the AFK farming for an Arbalist. And as you can see, I am in Magic Square, floor 4F, and I'm currently in Training Chamber 2. Let's be honest, I'd probably be in XP Chamber, but a lot of hostility on the server right now. I'm just gonna avoid any of that. And honestly, with the Arbalist, I don't think it really matters. I'm doing just fine here in Training 2. And also with the Arbalist, that's another thing. Like, even though it is hostile, if it gets as hostile as someone trying to like jump in on, an area that I'm in, I pretty much tend to get last hit quite a bit. Against, especially against like warriors and lancers, and then even mages quite often. I can do good there as well. So I don't know, I feel like I'm in a pretty good situation right now, given what's going on. That being said, I mean, I wish there was peace, but it is what it is. So let's talk about AFK farming on an Arbalist. A lot of people asking like what skills to activate and things like that. Right now I have on what would be considered, I believe, the ideal skills to use for AFK farming. And as you can see here, I am pretty much standing in one place and AoEing a lot of stuff. I can't necessarily pull the whole room like this, but I'm consistently pulling a decent chunk of mobs. And there are areas where if I do this, I do have some survival issues. And so let's just go ahead and talk about what adjustments I make, but let's talk about what I have active right now. So first and foremost, when you're AFK farming, your sniper shot is a bit of a waste. It could help you a little bit. I believe you're invulnerable when you're taking it. Let's see here. Let me double check, make sure I'm telling you the right thing. So on your sniper, on your seeking bolt is you're immune to knockdown and stun while casting. So you're not immune to damage. So not only are you, in that stance for a minute, but you're also going to be taking damage, and you're only going to hit one mob. So or I don't know if there is a slight AoE to that or not, but I think it's only for one. You only hit one. So that's something you want to keep off. It's not worth it when AFK farming. Next up, you got the cloaking. I mean, cloaking is pretty much always off. You're going to activate that manually. I don't even think it can activate in auto. But if you were to activate it, it's going to lose aggro and your auto is going to go off automatically. So obviously it's not going to work. It'd be nice if you could trigger it and just, give you a second to recover. And then also you have the 10% healing. So it'd be nice if you could put it on auto, and then it would just go back to attacking once you're out of the cloak. But that doesn't seem, I guess I can understand why they wouldn't do that. And then next is the one that would be, on sometimes and off sometimes, and I'll explain why. But that is this green move here, which is the kick, and that's the Painstrike Gale. And this got part to do with why you would use it sometimes. Invincible for 1 second. I do not have the tier 2 yet. If you do have the tier 2, it does reduce the damage reduction or crit damage reduction on the opponent. Not a huge deal, but more or less you also have a better chance to stun in PvP. It's more of a PvP move than anything else right now. But it's still good for like doing bosses and stuff. But it also is good when you are AFK farming in an area that is maybe just like a little bit too hard, and maybe your health is going down just a little bit too much. Well, if you turn this on, and I'll just do it now for the heck of it, what ends up happening is, I got the 1 second there where I'm not taking any damage. You also can get a stun, which is only going to stun one, but that's fine. And then you're also getting some movement. So you jump back, which means the mobs have to come up to you again, unless you're fighting ranged mobs, of course. And then it's kind of back to being pointless. But you really probably want to avoid ranged mobs as much as possible when you are AFK farming. So anyway, that you jump back with that move and gives you a little bit extra time. And if you're in a position where you can like almost AFK a location, it's just like you're losing like a little bit too much health over time, and eventually you die. Well, that's where that comes in. If you activate that, it can help you survive that extra little health, gives you a little more time to heal and things like that. So that's the time that I would use that. I have used it some in some scenarios, and other scenarios I don't. I'm not using it in here because I don't really have that risk of dying right now. I believe even if someone tried to pull all the mobs on me, the DPS would just kind of take them off pretty quick before, you know, as they're trying to switch aggro or whatever. So it probably just helped me XP some more. Either way, when I'm in Magic Square, I'm usually watching it anyway, like I'm doing something else and keeping an eye on it. But this is the, you know, basically how you AFK with an Arbalist. Honestly, to me, it's kind of mostly self-explanatory, but I did want to go ahead and make a video since people are asking about it, and just kind of show you guys what I'm doing here in Training Chamber 2. I will go over, you know, have some more videos on the build and things like that, and what you should focus on. Just to give you a quick thing here, I mean, I am focused on crit and evade right now. Crit is very important. Crit is important because you're doing, you know, the faster you take those mobs down, you don't have to really worry about the damage you're taking. So some people will be like, oh, let's focus monster damage reduction and stuff like that. No, I focus on doing the most damage I can to the monsters so that I can melt them and get them down. And then secondary, you know, I'm working on my evade so I can, you know, evade more. Evade is quite important for the Arbalist. So I noticed that a lot of people are struggling a bit when they try to switch to Arbalist because you know, it does take some work to tweak and get to the point where you can do the things that maybe like for me to get to where I could do the things that my Lancer could do, you know, it took a lot of tweaking and working on the different stats, and I'm pretty much there now. And the big difference is my Lancer would be jumping around here attacking maybe 2 to 3 miles at a time, whereas my Arbalist is pulling many more. Now you might be asking about the experience. I generally only run this AFK. I simply don't have the time to full manual, and full manual is definitely better in Magic Square. If you can do a manual run, you do it. It's just better. If I could run around here and get all these mobs and then do my attacks, I would do it. I just can't. I don't have the time. It's just, you know, downside to, you know, what I got going on. Now, I started in here. This is my second ticket I'm on now. And then I didn't get to this room until around 21 minutes or so, or 20 to 21 minutes. So let's say I've been in for like a full 30 minutes now, and I'm at about 9.3 million experience. That's far more than my Lancer could achieve. Far more. I was at maybe like around 5 point something million on the Lancer. So just being able to just AFK wise, this is so much better. So much better. Right now I'm sitting in here until I hit 77, and I might just sit in here a little bit longer. The XP is just kind of flowing in at this point. It went so much faster once I changed to Arbalist, and it's been amazing. I am now within one. I would have done well. I'm about to hit 77, so within 1 week, less than 1 week, I went from 75 to 77. So it's very good. Arbalist is great for leveling. It's a little squishy in PvP, but you know, it's still very good. So I hope this helped you guys understand how you should be AFKing, what you should do in AFK. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments below. I'm going to be coming out with more videos on the skills and things like that. So stay tuned. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, turn those notifications on so you know when I post a new video. And if you're liking the videos, hit the like button down below. Thank you guys for all the support. I'll catch you in the next one.